Alrighty, everyone. We are having a beautiful match here in Telefodorum. One of my favorite 3v3 maps, though no one is attacking on the best part of it, which of course is right here. Reason why it's the best part is because it actually just it doesn't allow the defenders to clump up in that corner and forces them to divert their attention. But no need to start ranting before the video starts. It is a 3v3, it is ultra funds. So let's get started on the attackers. First off, we have Pick, Pick, Pick by Tylus. There's 4 Oathsworn, including his general, 1 Fixed Ballista, 1 Light Horse, 1 Celtic Slinger, 3 Mercenary Thracian Peltasts, 4 Celtic Warriors, and 6 Tribal Warriors in that beautiful army. Next up, we have Carthago, brought to us by our second favorite Uchiha, Uchiha Madara. He's got himself a proper Carthaginian general. Look at that. A noble cavalry. He's also got himself the Fixed Ballista, 1 Scutari cavalry, 1 Balearic Slinger, 3 Cretan archers, 5 Libyan infantry, 2 mercenary Italian swordsmen, 1 mercenary noble fighter, 2 mercenary Samnite warriors, I believe they are. Yep. And 3 Scutari. Love Scutari. Finally, we have Roma, brought to us by Achilles. Goddamn traitor. He's got himself a Legatus General, 1 Fixed Ballista, 3 Auxiliary Syrian Archers, 5 Armored Legionnaires, then he's got himself 2 Regular Legionnaires, 7 Legionary Cohort, and a Hastati. So, very, very top-heavy army. Let's see how they do for that. But on defense, we have Gaeti, brought to us by Juan. Massilia, brought to us Get My Foe. And of course, Galatia, brought to us by Ethan 210707. One of those names is not like the other on the defenders, but hey, we don't judge here. Except we do all the time. But with that, let us get this party started. Be back in a second.
Make ready, men! Make ready! For today, we crush our enemies! We will drive them before us! And when our bloody work is done, we shall hear their lamentation and the cries of carrion birds, and it will be glorious!
Yeah! The cries of carrion birds. Man, I love... This is how you know the attackers are the good guys, when they talk about killing people and feeding the animals. Such kind men. Ooh, we see our first Gaeti unit. Mercenary Axe Warriors. Yep, fair enough. That is a waste of a shot. What are you aiming at? Why are you aiming at the Light Horse, man? We also have... Okay, so 3... So Celtic Slinger, Mercenary Syrian, and Galatian Nobleman. Yeah, you can see he's lined up back there because there's no threat over here. Yeah, the reason you want to benefit from this assault here is because it gives an avenue of attack that will allow you to put pressure on the defenders, give your allies more time there, because if your allies are struggling, you start pushing. Especially you want to use like an armored faction. Gaeti is one I love to use on this one. Colchis is another one. Something with good archers and then along with good solid infantry. Rome could probably work pretty well. But what you want to do is like end up pushing in here. Putting pressure, you're going to take a lot of shots from the side. That's why you want something that's well armored. And then what happens is as you press, more and more forces are going to get pulled off of their front to do it. And if they actually manage to win their fight over here, what ends up happening is you get the beautiful, like, enemies just try to retreat, but they can't retreat to where they want to pull back to, which is this line and this line, because you're there behind them. So they're going to have to push all the way back to here, which gives you a which means they're going to have to push back to there, and they're already on their final defense points, and you have enough men to break through. That's why that strategy works, and that's why this one's going to go terribly. This is probably one of the worst places to assault, because it can be choke pointed for longer, and it's easier for the front line and the back line to support each other, because any archers on the hill can fire either way. And of course, any reserve infantry can go here, or just go down to here. So, you're not really pressuring them in another direction, like you need to in a 3v3 on this map. But hey, we'll see how it goes for them. I don't imagine too well. Got some Celtics, though. Celtics, obviously, like Joe likes to call them. There's a line of archers, as I was mentioning. Yeah. Shots going in. Nice little hit. That's actually a pretty good one because you can get the mercenary axes as well if you overshoot the archers. Or even for the archers and undershoot and hit the So look at that tear through. That is actually some pretty good kills. Now, would I prefer a hit onto this? Probably prefer a hit onto those guys. But considering the angle, you're probably not going to get the best angle on it. Yeah, he's definitely aiming for those archers. $86. Missed. You moved it up. It's going to be a harder shot. You're going to have to manually target if you want to continue to hit that. If you ever want to manually target, it's Alt, and then it creates a circle, then you right click, and you can always manually target there if you don't know that. Yeah. Oh god, even the Axe Warriors are getting involved on this. I didn't realize you could Javi throw that far. And not all of them are hitting, of course. Yeah. Well, these Legionary cohort are fucked. Alright, so the bad strategy, to be honest here, isn't that they're attacking here. That is a bad strategy, but that just ripped through their own men. Holy shit. But yeah, you need to get these men up faster. Because you're not... What you need to do is, if you're pushing like this, you need to be constantly funneling men, otherwise you're fucked. Oh my god. If I were the Syrians, I'd be using heavy shot, I'll be honest with you. Not all factions have heavy shot. Pretty sure the Syrians do. Yes, they do. There you go. That's where you wanted to hit. There you go. That's what you wanted. Nice hit right there, tearing through those Celtics. I don't know if I like what they're doing right now. I hope they don't all funnel here just because it's such a concentrated point. They need somewhere else to push in, otherwise they're going to be shot to death. It's bad on Burdigala, but it's even worse on Talifidorum because of the hill point. The hill point gives the defenders such a good advantage to hitting into a corner. So if you clump up your troops in this corner, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Now, if the defenders are not smart and they keep themselves separated out like this, it actually would be a very good option to just push through that corner piece. But we shall see. Okay, the slingers are doing that. Oh, that was beautiful. That just bounced right in. Let's see how much it actually took out of that Axe Warrior. Down to 147. Yeah. Just leading with Legionnaires. God, if he has nothing but Legionnaires, I would be terrified. Well, it's neutralized. You can go through, but see what I mean? Look how far his infantry is. If you weren't going to commit to that push, you shouldn't have pushed in and sacrificed about 3 or 4 units. But if you are committing to push in, you're not committing enough that you're just allowing Galatia to kill you piecemeal. This probably right now might end up being the biggest misplay. I heard, though, that Achilles did leave immediately, so he probably has already left by now. So this is going to be fucked. Really fucked. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that these dumb plays are the AI, so I'm not getting too irritated. Samnite's in immediately. Interesting. You need to support that with some more infantry. Get these 2 units that are on the towers in. Actually, just those 3. Get them in. Provide some extra support. Because right now, Tylus does not have your back, and you need some more units in there or you're going to lose that Samnite. Because those are Falksmen, and they're just going to line up and rear charge. Oh dear. Gaety's running his Samnites pretty well. That's how you want to run Falkses. Now they're going to get shot down, and like that's of course going to happen, but those, I mean, getting 62 kills with Falksmen is impressive with what they're fighting. Because it's not like the other one who was fighting some weaker units as well. This one was just straight up hitting Samnites. One final charge. Just going to get that lost Falksman out of there. 78 kills. That's impressive against a Samonite. Yeah, that Samonite is at 58 men left. That is not good. I mean, they got 176 kills, but they don't have a chevron. Like, it sucks. I like bringing in the elites first sometimes. If the enemies are definitely not expecting it, it is super beneficial. Well enough, I tend to do it with the Gaety build, where I just sneak a Noble Warrior in. Or a Noble Sword in, because I bring 4 of them on large. Those Foxes coming in again. Ooh, not the best charge. You need to... Yep, there you go. That's what you need to do. And then once you hit this charge, you re-push. No, because the Libyans are surrounded. That I think it was a bit of a pull through. I think it was a waste. You should just charge it into another unit at that point. Yeah, okay. So definitely, if you're taking a look at what the enemy has here, you need to push along these towers right now. Which he's starting to. You can see his Scutari getting in. I would get this Italian in as well. Get those 2 units in. That would probably be super beneficial for you to get both of them. And just start outflanking the enemy. Use that Italian to hold back the Axe Warrior. Yep, looks like he's moving more men. That's really good. Not really needing to protect against anything on the wall. With the wall defense, because they're all going to be on this hill. and you can't really protect against that hill. But the fact that they're letting you move that Skitarii up, you need another unit to prevent getting flanked by that Axe Warrior, though. Oh wow, they're already pulling back? That's not a smart idea. You know what? The AI is actually pushing better than the player, I think. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Because the AI is managing to put a good amount of troops on, they're counter-firing. Honestly, with the archers pulling back, it might not be AI left yet. But I need to give him the benefit of the doubt for the dumb plays he's already done today. So I'm going to assume it's AI, so I don't get mad at him. Because I cannot afford to get mad this early in a video. Alright, Skitarii's starting to cut well. Yep, that's exactly what you want. And of course that's going to happen, but he's left this open. One thing you can do is just boop, boop. Because fun fact, you can pass through that little gap right there. Just get everything on. You don't need anything on these towers anymore. Just get everything in. Ooh, I just saw those nobles pop up. But you can see, look at this. This Galatian Legionnaire is already prepped right here for the fallback. And that's why you need someone to be able to push here. By the way, you can't put any towers up, so you have to break it down with artillery, which is pretty simple. Break that gap down. You send 2 units up, burn this tower down. And then you just play with them. Play with your food. Nice play getting them in. Guys, you let them reclaim the gate. You had control of the gate. I need you to know this. Rome had fucking control of the gate. But they were so far back that the defenders were able to re-push out and push back to the gate. And now they're going to just get their men killed. Burn them. Yep. Poor armored legionnaires. How did they not get touched? What? Oh my god, that is not fair. This battering ram is actually blocking the oil. What the fuck, man? Okay, so that's why he kept units on the tower. So you know that works out. He's able to now just move over and start pressing. And put some pressure on those armored spears. I've always preferred the heavy spears a bit more. Gosh, Massilia's got so much up here. What is this? It's dangerous to have this much infantry up top. I'll let you know that right now, because now all that infantry is stuck. All you need is a few good units to hold them back and continue to push, and the enemy are at a disadvantage. Oh, here are the Galatian swords. He did have some. I don't know how the mercenary Italians will go. They had 69, I'm sad. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do 1 getting shot, 2 fighting armored spears. I'm pretty sure armored spears are better. Yeah. I mean, you force them to waste 2 volleys, which is nice. I mean, these guys are going to break. But you need to follow it up with more men. These men need to move up. Thoreos, yep. Honestly, you don't have to put that much pressure into taking it. All you need to do is push along this line. Here. Push along with that. Force through the break here. And then you can start... These guys will have to pull back or get swept up. Because you'll just crush them to get in a combined force. Even if they are shooting in the back, they don't have unlimited ammo. Ooh. Aeneas. Interested to see how that will do. But it looks like they are going to focus on the hill, which is a risky move. I think they shouldn't, because these guys can just ammo dump into your back while you're trying to push up there. And to be perfectly honest, Rome needs as much support as possible. Because despite everything, even if they're AI, they have good troops, so it is fine for them to be running as AI. Yeah. They're literally running in because they know. I mean, these are tribal warriors. It'd be tough for them to ammo dump them effectively. Which is why they're not even bothering. The archers are doing well for AI Rome, so that's nice. Yeah, they're out of ammo. Those are broken, so now there's going to be no rear fire. Well, there is, but there is also not. If he had another, if he could have got 2 more units in, rear charged this, reinforce that. Done. That would have helped them push along that line. Yep, they've broken there. Yeah, they're just going to try to fire it down. You need to get up onto that wall immediately. Start targeting onto that wall. Okay, Giant Ballista Crew got 116. How did this one do? 128. Nice job, Roman Giant. And you? 178. Gosh, the ballistas did well. I'm glad to see that. Okay, that's a good move. Burn the tower down. If you are committing to this assault, yeah. Trying to think. There's still 40 minutes left. Gosh. I mean, I guess there is still a lot of Tylus left. Carthage took the brunt of that initial assault. Tylus is the reinforcements. I mean, Rome's just beat himself up, but Rome's got a lot of men left. They won. They weren't able to reinforce in time. As such, 2 more units of Legionnaires are freed. And these Legionnaires have been having a field day. Yeah, pull back. Honestly, pull back to probably about, I would say, here. So you can get some nice rear charges with the Syrians right there. That works as well. That's nice ammo dumping right there. That's a new Syrian. Oh, they're going into Testudo. Without moving in Testudo, so you're good. Alright. You're going to have to stop firing soon, because they should be properly in Testudo soon. And did they capture? Yes, they did. Oh, there's a Roman legionnaire here. Ooh. See what I mean? Look, if you can beat the Thorax, if you can get this other unit in and beat the Thorax... I'm surprised they have the range for that. I guess they are sitting at the edge. But yeah, if you can... That's why you need more units. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Forcing more units away. If tribals need to get in, the tribals support those right here. You're set. Yep, see, they've had to pull out of this position because they can't afford to keep it. Assuming you're going to fire javelins. Yep. And now send those Skitarii back in. Perfectly done. And now those Thorax are dead. With those Thorax dead, send the wounded unit of Skitarii around the back. Yeah, Pepea's coming in. Not the best charge because of the positioning, so hey. Yep, trying to pull away. No, trying to pull in. That is a really bad pull through there. Because he did not knock down a bunch of units. Because how thick it was. So, I don't know about that there, Hippeus. But you have left the Mercenary Axe to die. Because that Skitarii, of course, is pretty much undamaged. I mean, yeah, they're just getting hit in the back. They're trying to run away. Bye-bye, Axis. Assuming he's going to rotate around and try again. Need to hope that that Mercenary Axe is already finished off by then. So you can hide behind there and make sure they don't get a good charge. That Axe Warrior does not want to rout. Alright, out of ammo, Art. Yes, get the rear charge penalty. Yes, attacked in rear. That unit's broken, attacked in rear. That's what you want. Yep, and now all these units are worthless, by the way. A lot of them are not firing anymore. Dacians have ammo. Those guys don't have ammo. Those guys don't have ammo. I mean, why would you want to push that point when you can just push for the enemy and take a defensive position on the hill like they're doing? How's Rome looking? Alright, Rome is fully pushing on over. Now we wait. Now we wait. In the opening volleys, I think the biggest weaknesses were Rome pushing in piecemeal let Galatia do far better than he should have, in my opinion, on that side. Defenders, I think the biggest screw up with them. Honestly, the biggest screw up for them was giving up this corner so early and allowing them to trap all these units up here. I think that's too many units to keep trapped up here, because they can probably just hold that with 2 units of tribals. And nothing you can do about it because you'll have to push against the choke point yourself. Skitarii Cav is in position. These are just Galatian swords, yeah. Double tap the Galatians. Use the archers first to absorb all that ammo. Perfect. Now you are going to need an actual other unit of infantry, because those archers are not going to live for very long. Interesting. Okay, trying to hit the, try to multi-hit, so to try to knock them out. That's nice. That's actually a good strategy. The Glacian Swords are obviously just going to lose in the grind. Still going to lose in the grind. Foxmen against Tribals, I don't know. You're still pushing, man. Oh, that is not what you want to really do. There you go. Beautiful heavy spears. These guys have cavalry counter tactics, which is very fun. I don't know how I feel about the push for that point. I think their resources are better pushed in other locations. I think what might hurt the attackers the most in the end is so much of Tylus just sitting out here, so far away from the battle. There's no reason not to fully push into this corner.
As you command.
Skitarii Cav back in.
Gotcha.
Yep, Galatian Swords trying to flank. Also have a Galatian Legionnaire in. Trying to target the Fox. Interesting. They can be very dangerous. I don't know if it's worth it at this stage. I mean, genuinely, I don't know if this is a good push because it allows the Thraeus Spears to actually get value. Because they would not have gotten that value if he just stayed down there. You know what? You are winning. So we'll see how it goes in the end, if it was worth it. $161 but finally losing. Galatian Swords pushing in. Skitarii Cav, nice. Nice. Cutting through pretty well. There's still a lot, though. There is still a lot they have to deal with. Still a pretty even fight. 30 minutes left. Those are noble swords. Oof. Oof. You're going to definitely need Tylus for that. But Tylus is too busy spending his forces just on that corner. I mean, I guess they're trying to do what they can. Don't know. Oh God, fuck me. Alright, that Fox is done. Those tribals are facing the wrong way. If you don't look behind you, you can't be hurt. Ooh. Now he turns around. Oh, might as well move the Libyans in now. That unit's dead. I do not see these guys on the hill winning, but they are getting a lot of value. Probably one or two more volleys they have. Nice kills. That was a pull through by the AI. Straight up pull through. Okay. I am sorry to see that, Massilia. You are actually doing really well with that Thoreos. How did you let that Epeius get there? Yeah, there's no way that Epeius went there naturally and it's going to show. Yeah. So this is what a lot of people say that like shock cavalry doesn't do well. You cannot pull through like this. This fucks you beyond belief. Like you'll see like the Skitarii Cav did great because they actually used to properly hit them. They probably could have made it through because of how much they knocked down against the Galatian swords, but I mean, if you look at the infantry, 147 there. They lost 10 Skitarii Cav. Yeah, they were just so focused, lasered in on these archers. They allowed themselves to be cut down. You can never let that happen. Like, that is a mark of a bad cavalry player right there. Yeah, very weak in the unit of Skitarii Cav. Okay, dismounting. They're trying to take that. Yep, fair enough. Issue is the horses ran away, so now it is an infantry unit. Now, as long as he doesn't dismount his cavalry, he's fine. And see, this is what I mean. We get back to here, and look at where they're deciding to defend. This corridor. If you had units that could push on this point, you wouldn't have this. They wouldn't be able to make this box, this kill box right here. Because, obviously, you'd be able to put pressure on the other side. And effectively hamstring them. That light calf's not going to do anything here. So right now what you're just doing here is just giving the enemies a very defensible position. This is probably where they're going to be holding for the rest of the game, these 2 points. They might pull back to probably about here, maybe. And here. That's about as far as I think they'll pull back. The win or lose at that point. Most people, usually if they push back to the town center, they've already lost. Even if they have like a bunch of units of pikes, they're going to pike stack here. If they're pushed back into that little corridor, they've lost the game. Yeah, that box is going to be deadly. Nothing you can do about that at this stage. Yeah, get those slingers away. Nice job pushing the slingers away. Those Syrians are pushing up. Alright. The hill has been dealt with. Oh god. I just realized pretty much all their noble swords are going to be used for this backline defense. And I am regretting this. This is why I hate ultra battles. Honestly, if it was this one, I would have done Colchis a shit ton of Colchi nobles and pushed to this point. Because Colchian Nobles are surprisingly deadly offensively. Okay, hitting those noblemen. Shield screen and shield wall. Those the Balearics? Yeah, they are the Balearics. These, of course, are the army of Osworn. Noble fighter and Libyans. I love shield screen, man. Oh, to be honest, this is going to be very ineffective. Shield screen gives... there it is. Bracing, melee defense, and shield strength, but they can't move. So the shields are going to be stronger, so... despite their armor not going up, well, their armor did go up from the shield value strength, it's also more effective at blocking ranged. 56. Honestly, maybe target Thorax in the side would be more an efficient use of your time hitting them right here. Because even if they go into shield wall, they're not going to be shield side. Let's see. I don't know how they got that to burn. The Cretans are going to move up and hopefully steal a javelin volley, which would be a huge win on the attackers if they managed to take at least two or three Javi volleys. Force them to, yes, perfect. They targeted the Cretans. Yep, see, there's that kill box. Syrians and slingers, alright. Nice, that forced them to waste a lot of volleys. That actually ends up a net positive with one of those injured tribals. I don't know. 20 minutes left. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be where they hold for the rest of the game, win or lose. They're in such a good position that's not threatened anywhere that they're like, hey, let's just sit here and play our games. Celtic Slinger versus Celtic Slinger. Who's going to win? I think it might be Celtic Slinger. Though the real winner might very well be that mercenary Cretan that's about to just rip these guys down. Wait, another trick, wait for you to fire the first volley before you activate quick reload because it resets the animation, always. So you can get the volley, then the quick reload starts. Yeah. Well, those Celtics are dead. There's going to be another volley. And whether they live or die, that's going to be a very ineffective unit. Another volley, and gone. Yep, running into enemy lines. That Syrian's out of ammo. That Syrian's out of ammo. Don't fire at it. Nope, he's trying to bait you. Don't go in. Don't go in. Mercenary Sam Knights won that fight. Nice. They're going to send the next unit into that gap. Nice hitting those nobles. Pretty good charge. I'm assuming they're gonna, yep, there's that headhunt, but now they're gonna just get targeted on the side. Perfect. And if they try to sneak through, there's a unit of Oathsworn. This is the one thing I hate behind retreating behind a unit that a lot of the times is they are able to run javelin volleys until they run out of ammo, which is really annoying in my opinion. This time it looks like it didn't happen. The last few times it did. If those nobles are out of ammo, you're going to crush them now. Oathsworn are a better unit overall, and they're fresh. Yeah. Now they're both fresh, but the noble swords are still a weaker unit. And if the Oathsworn needs to, they can just headhunt themselves. Libyans. Alright, push them back. Let the Libyans handle that. Interesting. I'm assuming a charge on both sides, maybe? Ah, that's what they're doing. Nice, you caught them in place. These guys do not know how to... God, this is the part that's pissing me off with the attackers, especially Massilia. Massilia likes to pull fucking through. That one wasn't as bad, but I mean, it's easily avoidable by thinning your unit up and getting around. He did not have to do it that way. It's just a sign of laziness. That is for fucking sure. God. Assuming those Thracians have used their ammo, yeah. Two noble swords in. One noble sword almost dead, the other one down to under 60, yeah. These guys have ammo, though. Assuming they're getting there so they can fire along the side. Those shields are not going to do shit. Well, you're going to need a push at some point. Here's the issue. Yeah, they're just cycling with these. I'm surprised he just didn't go for the Legionnaires. Who is... Oh, I guess because there's technically Massilia units, but there's not. I don't know why it's not taking that. It has to still be a player. But when did Rome leave? He might still be here. Doesn't say when. Interesting. I don't like this assault, man. I don't like it. I feel like there's too many men blobbed together. Yep, Libyan's already put in pressure there. That's perfect. That Thorax is going to drop, thanks to the aid of those Legionnaires. Doing really well. That's why you don't need much more than Legionnaires and Legionary Cohort. A lot of the time. I like bringing Praetorians as a meme, but not really too necessary. Yep, good full surround. Cut this unit down with as minimal casualties as possible, while your Libyan holds back the Thorax. Another headhunt up. This is why I don't like so much clumped up. These arrows are going to definitely find a target. These guys are doing well as well, those Thracians. They're going to be getting targets in that clump in the middle. Ooh. Brutal, brutal stuff. Oh, that Thorax is going to be gone. Noble Fighters are going to cut them down. Issue is they're going to have the infantry to break that choke point. There's not much infantry left, don't get me wrong. There's not much, but you'd probably want to rotate the other Roman unit around. You have enough Oathsworn here that you could probably win this fight. I don't know, I think the attackers might have it. Not seeing too much infantry in the point. Oh, okay, so there is more infantry back there. Massilian Hoplites. Oh. That would have been far more useful further up. I don't know why they're saving that. Like, a Massilian Hoplite, 2 Massilian Hoplite units in this choke point, good luck breaking through. If they're in a Hoplite wall, I mean, that's 90 armor, bonus to defense. It's getting down to the grind, and nothing grinds better than Roman Legionnaires and Oathsworn. Yeah, see, they don't have the infantry. They can get that Roman unit around. They probably have enough infantry to break through. Because that's just 3 Thorax. You need to get that, mercenary noble fighter into the side. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, they got caught. They weren't even able to pull through. Interesting. Nice to hold on the Galatian Legionnaires. That stopped them. If it went further, I would have had to call out the Uchiha, but it didn't because they got stopped. That's funny. That's lucky on his side. Yep. Head on going through. They're just going to tear it. Yep, that Galatian Legionnaire is being torn through. Yeah, you don't need that other Oathsworn in there. You already have the Armored Legionnaire. I'm assuming the attack in rear is coming from that Galatian Legionnaire. No, why are you pulling out? Oh, interesting. Massilius pulled out. That is... Yep, that's actually working out well for them. Because you're going to force them to commit. Wonderful. Assuming, yeah. I'm assuming this is where the cavalry's about to go around and have a field day. Mercenary Noble still doing well. You need to get this Oathsworn in. Now. You need to get the Oathsworn in now. You need to prevent a rear charge. Even for only a second. Then you need another Oathsworn to skim the gap right into here. Yeah, he's going to try to hold up that Noble as much as possible. Cavalry just got to charge in. Yep, that's exactly what you want. Bam, bam. Thorax dropping. Thorax are not going to win that fight. You still have a javelin. Just hit those Thorax in the back, man. Can you hit that unit of Noble Swords? No. Nice charge on those Thorax. Those Thorax are going to die. Doesn't look like a lot of them are engaging. You need to re-engage these units. They pulled back on purpose. They're trying to cheese you. Nice push with the Noble Fighters. I mean, they're dead anyways, but they got 300 kills.
His head is mine.
Pretty much. I think with that headhunt, they'll get 300. Yeah, they're just trying to cheese. Ooh, that was a brutal one. I don't think they're going to get the 300 kills now. Yeah, see, they just keep pulling back to break the charge so they can charge more people. And they've been doing this on both sides all game. You start to see it, especially on Ultra Funds, because they just are so armored that you have to use cheese to break through. A lot of instances. Don't like how this Basilia is not properly moving his unit out of the way before he's charging in. Like, most of his unit would have got through, but he sacrificed his own units, a decent chunk of them, to get through that. Well, they're dead. Yeah, because those Thracian Peltists hit hard, and they're actually pretty good soldiers. Yep. Nope, you just fucked your general. That was a mistake. That's a big mistake there. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is an issue. I think this might be where he quit, because he's not moving in at all. He needs that unit of Legionnaires over onto this side to support that fight, because this fight's fine. There's 2 units of Oathsworn in there. And not the best charge. Get out and try it again, yeah. Alright, this is a straight pull through. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god. Dude, what have you just done? You just wasted a headhunt. You just gave that Oathsworn so many kills. What have you done? Well, this unit's dead.
As you say! Quickly now! Advance at speed! Sharp engage!
Nope, 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 don't charge, don't charge. They're in hoplite wall. They managed it into hoplite wall. Don't do it. Ugh. Get out of there, man.
As you command!
What is Rome doing? What is Rome doing? What the fuck? What have you done, Rome? Alright. Is that what they mean by quit the game? He just fucking yeeted himself out? This is probably going to lose them the game. God, that's sad to see. Because that Rome could have won it. They get over onto that side with the support of the Noble Cav, or even just start winning on this side. Yeah. They needed that infantry. I mean, you're not going to get much of a charge.
Riders at the double!
What are you doing?
We understand! Forward! Riders, advance!
Yeah, 2 Massilian hoplites. The general's a Massilian hoplite. Okay. Nice, proper charge.
As you command!
You gotta hold it there for 5 seconds, man. That's the only thing I'll let you know. Definitely hold the unit there for at least 5 seconds when you do a charge. Yeah. Time ran out. It was a full hour, so we played it to the end. Yeah. No. It was just too much of a grind, in my opinion. Maybe if Rome didn't quit, they could have broken through and won the game, but it would have been tough either way. Honestly, the attackers needed to attack where I normally attack, which is on that corner. I found that's the best spot to break that stalemate that always happens on this map in that spot. Because without it, you get this. Let's see here. We got defender-wise, I think Massilia pulled through a few times, which is a bit annoying. The biggest contender that was the Hippeus Lancer that on that last one. There's no way he got there without pulling through that unit, unless Carthage just let him in to surround him. But I don't see that happening, especially if you could just kill them without surrounding them. But Carthage here, 114 on that Noble Cavalry General, still incredibly healthy. That could have got at least maybe 100 more kills. Well, that unit was moving. 116 on that Giant Ballista, 129 on that Scutari, Mercenary Balearics 190, Credence 180, 285, 200. Great kills on those ranged. Libyan Infantry 116, 145, 117, and 136. Nobles 276, Samnites 209, 223, 128 for the Scutari. Sorry about that. Roma here. I mean, his general did nothing, which is Legatus. It's not going to do anything anyways. 128 for that Ballista. 121, 139 for those Syrians. God, 0 kills. That's brutal. His armoreds here. 145, 134. His actual legionaries, 349. Legionary cohort... Nothing to write home about. An Associae Hastati. I said Hastati. I apologize. It was Associae Hastati. Even worse. Pick. For Tylus, 162 on that Oathsworn General. Great job with it. Especially because that's 162 kills and 3 chevrons. Which is elite. 178 with that Ballista. Those Peltis, man. 154, 140. Celtics 100, 159, 103. All of them got over 100 kills, which is what you want to see. 195, 174, and 136 for those remaining Oathsworn. Tribals 221, 200, 331, 164, 182, and 225. That's why the 7 rule was made by Joe, which was so you don't spam 13 tribal warriors and a Oathsworn general, which is something you could do. Get 0 funds on attack on large. Juan here as Galatia. Noble Sword got 216. Nice job, General. Dacian Heavies 146, 120, 102, and 169. Falxes, nothing over 100, but a few of those. Those that are in the 70s did a very excellent job, and they were fighting pretty good units when they were foxing in. Axes 116, 103. And then the remaining Noble Swords 144, or 174, 144, and 181. Nice job overall for Juan. Galatia, of course, bringing I guess a typical Galatia army. It's not nice to see, but it's a Galatia Nobleman 161. Then the Archers 134, 138, 141. Galatian Legionnaires 198, 167, 102, 178, 153, 153, 130, 141, and 201. Which he brought 10 of them. Another reason the 7 rule was made, because of Galatian Legionnaires. And then, of course, Galatian Swords 106, 169, 110. Ooh, brutal all around. Then Get My Foe. Let's see here. Gallic Hunters 164. Windy Celtic Warrior 121. One of the Massilian Thoreos got 102. Thorax 107, 169, and 196. 3,000 men, nice. Interesting fight overall. I mean, it went down to time. I don't know if Rome could have turned the tide of that battle. He had a healthy unit that could have helped broke through that side, but by the time he would have been impactful, there would not have been a lot of time left. Only thing I can think of is with them full committing into that front, you could have snuck the Noble Cav around, dismounted, and hopefully taken it in time, but even then, I still don't think so. I think the defenders were going to win this just on the nature of they took way too long to push to that inner defense. They wanted to skirmish for too long, which always aids defenders on a timed map. If you're going to play a 3v3 into Lithodorum, I think you have to attack where I attack, because it puts too much pressure on that back line and condenses the enemy too much if they want to do an early pullback. But that is just me. You let me know if I'm crazy, if I'm mad, or if you have another way of winning that battle. I think Rome overall just was the worst one. He attacked in the worst spot possible. If he was going to attack there, he might as well just join them in the corner push to add his support there, as they had better overall infantry. They could have done that. Outside of that, honestly, I don't think the defenders could have done anything more. Maybe hold that corner a bit longer. They could have, and done a little bit more damage. But that skirmish phase, that end phase, that's exactly what you want to do as the defender. So good job overall. But with that, that is the battle. I shall see you all later. Bye for now.